I will give you some cards, and you have to randomly pick your job. After that, we got a 10-minute online research about your jobs. You can use your phone, internet, search the pictures, or you can search in LinkedIn. You can make up some of your experience because these jobs are really are not the common jobs. And during your job interview, please show your passion for the job. For example, what you enjoy or like doing. So we'll have 3 rounds. So we got Group A, Group B, and Group C. So for today's class, I'm thinking about actually we can have 2 groups. Yeah, so we're just going to having 2 groups. Group A and Group C. We don't have groups. Group A and Group B. We don't have Group C today. So yeah, I got some jobs planned for you. So some of you might got the same job, just randomly pick. Does it matter? So let's see what you got. Oh my god. Oh wow.
Oh my God. Is this about teacher? You just come up with? Is this about psychology?
Yes or no? So Irina, you got the only different job among all the students. Do you want to?
Okay, just give me what's related for everyone, or
Okay. Do you want this job? You can want this job. If you want this job, we can only interview you. You don't have another company.
give me another.
Okay. Okay, so you got 10 minutes to research about your job and, for example, reference some pictures or videos.
I don't like that job.
You don't like the job? You have no choice. Do you see the jobs before?
No.
You know the jobs before?
No.
No, it is your first time.
Uh-huh. It's actually my profession.
Oh, really? Seems like
For
the job
today.
suits you very well. If someone knows about your job, what you are going to say in the job interview.
Yeah, I mean, when you have an interview, no? It's the same when the people, when you go to the interview, what is your name? What is your ability for that job? Do you like the job? Do you have the requirement we need for that job?
So just some random experience. Make sure you can like meet the requirements of the job description.
Okay, okay.
Okay, time's up. So let's do our most exciting things. Okay, so basically we will have two groups. So what are the two groups? What are the two groups? Group A and Group B, right?
Yeah.
So what will Group A and Group B do in the job interviews? So who is the interviewees? Who is the
Oh.
interviewers?
But I think so my job, the people did to did that job because fucking crazy that job. No,
Like, don't
it's
don't
not
consider about too much,
really.
like you jobs are all crazy jobs. So we
Yeah.
got interviewers and interviewees. So for example, we got Snake milker group.
Where I am.
Mhm.
How I know where I am.
Yeah, so we'll decide later. So we got like snake milker group and professional customer group. Okay, we got two groups. So group A and group B. So let's see. Let's put snake milker as group A and the professional customer as group B. Yeah, so now we're going to decide who will be the interviewees. Interviewees are the group of people who will be interviewed. Okay. So we got there's like choice 1 and choice 2. So if you choose choice 1, you will be the interviewees first. Am I clear?
And after we change.
Yeah, after you will change. So another group will be the interviewees and the other group will be interviewers. Okay, so pick the order. If you pick the first, you will be interviewees, right? So if you pick the number 2, you will be interviewers for the first one. Okay,
Interviewees is the.
yeah, so take it slow. Interviewees is just,
It's like me, I want the job.
yeah, you want a job.
Okay,
You are interviewed.
okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Okay,
So the interview is for me.
yeah, so
Okay. If
interviewees
I choose
is
this,
you're going to apply for the job.
okay.
Mhm. So can I have a representative from your group? Because like, okay, so all there are 3, they choose the same one, the Cutler group.
The
And
same, the same.
we got the same one,
No.
It's
It's
snake
okay.
milker. Okay.
Okay.
So you 3 will be competitive with each other and you 2 will be competitive with each other.
Do you
Okay.
know what is professional courage? Is that people listening and people touch you and people.
So, like,
This is not good.
Oh yeah,
job.
I'll just explain it later. So let's do the random
Okay.
pickup. So can I have a
Because
representative
Too
from
much
this group?
the people that say they.
Okay, Anthony is
Okay.
volunteering.
They say. Pray
Let's
for
go.
them.
Okay, so
You
you're,
choose.
so, okay, when I say 3, 2, 1, and you have to pick, right, okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, 2. Okay, so you 3,
We are first.
you 3 will be interviewees. Okay, you 3 will be interviewees. So,
I can see it because
okay,
it's
this
more
is
closer.
good. So,
Oh my gosh.
can I borrow a piece of paper? Yeah, so can I borrow one of your piece of paper? So you can like exchange. I'll give you 1 minute to read each other's job description.
This one.
Yes, this is yours
this.
and, okay. So I'll give you 1 minute to read it.
Well, who is this? My. Oh my gosh. What is that? I don't know.
That's your business. Really exist? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God, how many you can earn?
I think it's kind
How
of
much?
like basic level of
So I
salary.
think it's a app and well, I'm not sure, but I think it's a app you can be like
What is
something
that?
like this or like a fake girlfriend, fake boyfriend
Yes.
and you earn.
Yeah, earn money. I know like fake boyfriend, fake girlfriend, or fake parents.
Yeah.
Right. Like for professional customer, I saw a video. For example, in Shanghai, like is a like the city with a lot of stress. So like usually for single people, they want to have a rest. So
I prefer that.
so they will
It's about.
like book an appointment with a professional customer. So tell her or him like where to meet. For example, in a garden or in a park. And the professional customer will just sit there and you can come sit next to him or her and just
I
Really?
yes, I said
Oh wow.
And just
They
like-
need to talk and-
you don't need to talk. It's like talk is not necessary. But like if you both want to talk, you can have a talk.
Like a teacher, but it's a crazy job because maybe you find the person, crazy person, the emotional person when the person is very emotional. And you share your energy, you will see. I release a lot of energy. That's why that thought is not for me because it's not the same psychology therapeutic because it receive information and you get an advance. But when it's contact, physical contact, you involve your energy. You enjoy your thoughts
So there are
and
some
say,
risk in it.
no, you share the heavy energy because if you
Mm.
need emotional touch, you say you are a person in this world, you need affect. It is not good. That's why this is not my perfect.
But like just like fit the job description.
But this is job is here or where is the job?
Mhm.
When is the job?
When is it?
Where you find this job? Here in Osaka?
But like I'm not sure in other cities, but in China they do have this kind of professional job.
Job? It's
Yes,
very famous.
it's not very famous. Both of your like jobs, they're not the kind of like common jobs in job market, but they are really a job. There are some different kind of a large variety of jobs in the job market. And so, can we have our job interview?
Yeah.
Okay, are you three prepared?
Okay.
Okay, so we'll just speak from Anthony to Tatiana in this order. So you can individually present your ideas, okay? And I'll give the sticky notes to you those. So you can privately write down which one do you think will get the job. And after they are presenting, after their presentation, you can give your reasons. Why do you think, for example, why do you think Arena could get the job? Why do you think Tatiana could get the job? Okay. So let's start. Give us a round of applause. Okay, welcome our first speaker, Anthony. So you can also ask Anthony questions.
Okay.
Why do you apply this job?
Yeah.
Exactement. Element style job. Il y a le goût de sympathie. And don't mind with close physical contact. And I have ever technique. I have ever technique training.
Yeah, so tell us more about your passion or your experience in this job.
I have peur, on touch other people.
It is so crazy.
Okay.
And that's
Okay.
Yes.
The last question, what are your goals? Goals?
Goals.
Goals with this job, if you can.
you have money.
Yeah.
There's have money.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So let's welcome our next interviewee.
Hello, my name is Irina. I am applied for this job because my friends say that I have warm energy and with this point I start my experience and I take some courses and I travel around the world to know specific culture boundaries that people feel safe. I have empathy. I like to make warm atmosphere, and also I strict, I, s- I strict, I live in strict boundaries. Uh, Maybe not like this. Mm, yeah, have strict professional boundaries and strict. Uh, and I won't be useful for people, and they after done my job, they feel relieved and safe and feel comfortable. And I have experience more than 4 years, and a lot of people can tell you about me and my warm heart.
Oh.
I am has a good ability for that job because I am kind person. I am very empathic person. I am understand the people when the people needs love or when the people has a trauma. I can understand what people needs. That's why I have to focus but the they give the person kind of me in their life. I had some experience for 8 years. I tried different personalities around the different cultures. That's why I agree I have the kinds of ability for 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 make for will be in for will be good in this job.
Final follow-up questions for the particular individual.
Yo podría hacer, I will be.
Questions?
I will be. Yo no estaría bien.
Well, the same last question for bots. I can ask them. What is your goal with this job?
Make people happiness and help solve some problem and they feel not lonely.
My goal is I can help the people and the people feel comfortable with me. Share the my ability with money and my profession. Because always because you go for you sure for combination.
Okay, so let's give our judges 1 minute to decide who will get the job.
Oh, my God.
Oh. So yeah, you have to
Maybe
decide.
they have more spots for all of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can like review their job descriptions and sync up some questions for the two interviewees.
For the interview, no?
Yeah,
I have a lot of
so you can come up with some questions. Some comments or Jim or like some questions for them. So 1 minute up. Mhm. Comment that? Oh.
Like for a tree. Three, I have three vacancies. Yeah, I have three vacancies.
So for Abby's company, she got 3 vacancies.
Yes.
So Abby, just give some comments to.
Oh,
to them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
well, you know, I have three vacancies. So for three, it's a good passion about the job, kind and friendly persons, interest, experience, and specific and clearly goals. Thank you.
Okay, so you all 3 got the jobs. Congratulations. But like you were a Sako's
I
company.
want to hiring all of them too, but yeah, I have to choose one person, so I choose Irina because she says the goal is thinking of the client about, yeah, to be happy or, yeah. to be- But you do say about the money.
Because when you work, you share for something. You like it.
Yeah, but usually you don't say that in a job interview.
But it is not a real interview.
So a Sako's
Yeah,
company
that's
is
why
very
I
competitive.
have three vacancies.
Asaka's company is very competitive, so maybe just Irina is applied. Okay, so Irina, you can choose like either like attending Asaka's company or Abby's company. Okay, so we'll just turn the table and so this time we will be the interviewees, right? And you 3 will be the interviewers. So let's begin right now. Let's starting from Abby. Okay, so we'll go this direction.
Okay, hi, my name is Abigail, and I am applied that job because I enjoy work with snake. I study animal science at a local college and I took a special training in reptile care. I also did a practice program during 6 months and a venom research center in Florida, where I learned how to safely collection venom from snakes. When you know the venom collection was used for medical research and anti-venom production, so it's not only about handling a snake, it's about helping save lives. So that's why I really enjoy my job and I really want to uplift and get that job. As a snake miller, I was responsible for safely extracting venom from various species like cobras, vipers, venomous snakes. And that's why I learned about passion, discipline, and obviously calm under pressure when I'm working with unpredictable creatures.
Thank you. Very nice. Okay, do you have follow-up questions?
Why do you want this job?
Because I like to feel in dangerous.
Okay, so let's come to the next. Asako.
Hi, I'm Asako, and I applied this job because when I was in high school, I was very interested in the biology, especially snake. Yeah, they have a poison, but they have more ability or something to develop to some medicine or something. So yeah, I are really interested in that. And I think most of people hate snake, but I can steadily to think that other people doesn't like. So I can do this job more harder than other people. So, and when I was visited to Okinawa, Okinawa is a southern place in Japan. They have a habushu. Do you know habushu? It is a alcohol, liqueur
Yeah.
is in the snake. And
Yeah.
and I really enjoyed that. So
You enjoy drinking this?
yeah, yes, it's getting more power.
You
So
try it, really?
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
So I don't have a resistance for snakes, so I avoid this job. Thank you.
It's impressed. You know
Our-
inside and out this snake.
Our judges, do you have some comments, follow-up questions?
And do you have some certificate and training? Like this?
No, I don't have, but I have a passion for it. Maybe I can. I think passion is very important.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, yeah, maybe not with snake, but. Okay.
Do you have some follow-up questions, Tony? You have to hire, like, to choose whether to hire these two people. Like, do you want to know more about them? Okay, so I will give 1 minute to make the decision. So you have 1 minute to decide whether to hire just one of the interviewee, or you want to hire all the two, or you don't want to hire neither of the two. And write the answers or some comment, leave some comments on your sticky note. So now you three can comment on the performance of the two interviewees. So give us some clues about your result. So let's starting from Anthony.
Oh, the board was very good. But I think the call is better because I think she's the most interested by steak.
By Snake.
By steak. She's the most interested by steak. Snake.
Snake. Mhm. So who will you choose?
Asako.
Asako? Mhm. Okay, so Asako, you got the first choice, and Tony's complete. Okay. And Irina?
Abby, I see your goal, I see that you're very educational, very professional, and I'm very careful to have you here. And about Osaka, I like your passion. I like that you started interesting when you was young and really impressed your ability. That's why actually I have a little doubts about your position because I want that you 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 be alive. Yeah, that's why I have two position and I want to see your patient. And if you have some trouble, I know that Abby save you and everything will be okay.
Okay, so for Irina's company, will you like recruiting just like one of them or like
No,
both of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can work as a co-workers and protect the like getting the letter from the states.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe we give her like the opportunity for education.
Perfect group. Okay, so for Tatiana,
But two girls has the same abilities and they both has the experience in different places and different situations. And I believe will be a good future about will be has a good future about snake. My position is I need person with more experience. That's why I need another interview.
oh, very strict rules.
No,
Tatiana.
no, it's good because you say the money. I say you express what you want. I listening about you has the opportunity. They has more interview. Why no? Because when my husband interview, he said the same. You are the perfect, but maybe I need to have more interview and maybe I had a decision. If not the location, if you are the correct person, I call you.
Okay, so let's hope like Tatiana will find the best interview. Thank you everyone. Great interviews. And I think like both of
Because it's
you-
the real interview, no? You say,
Yeah,
I say
it's
in
a
the
real
interview, you need to play attention about that. In one interview, say the person, you are very good in your focus, but I may have another interview. I say, acceptable.
Yeah, actually, in the real interviews,
The real life is the
yeah, you
same.
have to interview so many interviewees to find the best choice for the position. And so how do you feel about the two job positions? Do you feel like very attached to this position? Do you feel that like these positions are interesting, or do you think like it's not my time?
I don't like that job. That's why I don't interest.
Oh, you
in.
don't like the cutler one?
Yes, when I start the saying, I say that no, it's not my. What do you say? It's not my. It's not interesting in that. job.
You're not interested in that.
No, that's all for me. When it's reading, I say I respect the job, but no, I think that when you're reading about what kind of job do you interested for writing or for art, you say this is not my job.
Okay, so what about Anthony?
Really good for me.
It's very good for you.
Not
Not good for you. Okay, so do you find like so for Irina, I think Irina is really interested in this job, right?
I think for me it will be easier, but I don't know. Because maybe for me it's more about like listening person, but
Listening to
yeah, but some culture even like have some boundaries to like hire or something like that.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm ready to help people, I think.
Yeah,
For me, it's
so
okay.
so
For me, I like that job.
like the-
The job. It's interesting the name for me. You say I like she say I like the dangerous. I say I prefer dangerous.
you have to switch.
Yeah.
Maybe this is like more interesting in profession because you should like have a lot of resources, knowledges, take some like kind of education.
So actually for professional cutler, he or she should equip with, for example, like the good, for example, good performance and like the appearance. Like so if it is a he, so it is a man is doing this job, he has to train his muscles. The body fit should not be looked at like an kind of like ordinary, or kind of like you have to pay more attention to your body. For example, you have to, because like someone will lie on your shoulder for 30 minutes or like even more. Like for somebody, they just want to find a place, for example, taking a nap, and you have to position your body still for 30 minutes, and that's not easy for an ordinary people or for people without a lot of training. So you have to practice, do a lot of exercise to maintain your body shape. Okay, so for professional cutler, although the only kind of main task in your job is to provide a shoulder for someone else to lie on it, but like you have to have a good body shape as well as to train your body. You don't have to communicate a lot with, for example, your like the customer, but you have to give strong support for like emotionally. But like for snake milker, you do need a lot of like certificate training or background kind of like support in the specific academic fields. But I do know like the liquor drink, because I still can remember like during my childhood, my grandma will have a like this kind of like huge bowl, glass bowl. So they will she will put snake into it and put the snake
Is it
into
real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say is the history like real?
I'm not honest, I'm not drinking.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's a
But I
makeup
saw that,
experience.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
kind of
know.
alcohol, yeah, with
Yeah.
this, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
so kind of the snake is like immersed in the liquor for decades. So I still remember when I'm a child, because my, it's like, yeah, okay, in the liquor. And I still remember like my grandma maybe sold the snakes in the liquor for like decades. So when I was born and when I turned to 10 years old or something, and I think one day, like I just like ran into the bedroom and I saw the huge glass bowl with snake in it. I was totally terrified. So yes, but like that's true.
But
Like so
when you put on that alcohol, what is the benefits?
Mhm.
What is the benefit?
So it is considered that put a snake into the liquor, and after that you drink the liquor, it will especially strengthen the body for the elder people. So elder people is like, because like for example, my grandma and her knees are not functions really well. So when the weather became cold, she will like got like discomfort in her knees. So like drinking this kind of like snake liquor is beneficial.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And what is the benefit drinking that?
Drinking, but yeah, drink that one, yeah, it gets more powerful, so yeah.
You feel power?
Yeah, so it's getting more energy.
So
It is
anyway,
not bad,
so-
but it is not bad doing that.
Mhm.
It is not bad doing that.
Yeah, I think it's not bad.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a tradition.
Yeah.
So like during your job interview, I also like notify you to show your passion for the job. And I think you both done like you all did a really great job. Like so, for example, Asako mentions a lot. I have passion for the job. Yes, that's right. Like during job interviews, you can also use for example another phrases or words to show your passion. So for example, we can use the affirmative statements with gerunds like I love playing video games. So in your job interviews, you can say, I love playing with snakes. I hate doing something. I am good at doing something. For example, if in Tatiana's situation, you don't like the job, professional cuddler, right? So Tatiana can't stand, communicating with a person with negative emotion. So you can also use negative statements with gerunds to show that, it's not my type of the job. I am not interested in it. So I am not good at doing something.
I am not good.
Mhm.
I am not good in something.
Yeah, so I am not good at doing something, and I think I took down some notes in your job interview. So there's some kind of like, minor grammar issues with oral. So for example, make people feel happy instead of using happiness. Make people feel happy. So we got an adjective here. And some, for example, useful adjectives can be used, especially in professional cultural group. For example, you can use warm-hearted or reliable. If someone is reliable, means he or she is trustworthy. You can like give different tasks to him or her, and you don't have to worry about it. So someone is reliable.
Teacher,
Mhm.
I express myself like I have empathy. Is it okay, correct or no? I'm
You
empathy
have
person.
empathy, that's correct, because empathy is a noun,
Mhm.
or you are empathetic, like it's an adjective. So also got, so another point I want to mention is in your job interviews. I think this group also did really well. Our group-based Nick Milker, give a lot of related experience, like with, for example, academic background or like, experience related to your job. So for example, rich experience, what did you do in the past companies? So that's a good point. And we also got some other grammar mistakes, like in can I have somebody to correct it? In dangerous, is it correct?
In dangerous situation, it's correct.
Yeah, in dangerous situation is correct. So the key point is in. Like, so we have to use in plus a noun. So can we change dangerous to a noun? Yeah, danger, that's correct. So it's very common to say, for example, we are in danger.
We are in danger.
So for example, we can say in a travel to tropical islands, we are in danger in the forest. And and also mentioning about medicine, we can say, like blah blah is very useful in producing medicine. For example, snake's venom is very useful in producing medicine. Okay. So besides that, like a good way to show passion, we can use the phrases like love doing something, hate doing something, or I am good at doing something. So I think some of you also mentioned be interested in. So that's also a good phrase. Be interested in doing something. So for this unit, the grammar focus will continue like studying with the gerunds. So we have studied gerunds before. And I have some volunteers to tell me what is a gerund.
ING.
Yeah, ing, good point.
It's a verb, but they role play like a noun.
Yeah, the function is like a noun.
Function.
Yeah, exactly. So actually, that's a perfect answer. So gerunds is ing form, and the function plays as a noun. So for this unit, we can say, we can see, I love playing video games, or you can say, I love video games. So video games, it's a noun, like game is a noun. I love playing video games. So if you are using gerunds, I love playing video games. The key point is the process of playing video games. Like, I love playing video games. My focus here is I love the process of playing video games. If I want to say I love video games, it means I love particular type of video games. I hate working on weekends. I am good at solving problems. So another important point here is you can find a lot of, for example, good at plus gerunds. And also, for example, at here and here, they are. So at and it's a part of word. Yeah, they're preposition. So for preposition, after preposition, we usually use ing form. So I love playing video games. I hate working. They are fixed the phrases. They are fixed phrases for like love doing, hate doing. But like I am good at, we have at here. At is a preposition. So we usually use doing the gerund form after prepositions. I good at solving problems. I am interested in solving problems. And another one, the other ones I think we have mentioned it. So I don't mind doing something. I can't stand doing something. Okay, so here comes the question. What is an inverted sentence? So what the inverted sentence here refers to, you can see the answers, agree and disagree. So for agree, we got so do I. Disagree, we got I don't really, I like it. Oh, I'm not. So for agree, we got the inverted sentence. So what's the meaning of inverted?
Opposite.
Opposite or
Opposite.
like in different direction, right? So what's the like kind of usual forms, common forms for saying a sentence? Is it like what is the common order for the street? So we got subject, verb, object. What is the common order of placing the three in a sentence?
Sujet, I.
Yeah.
Sujet is I or Elisa or teacher. The verb is love.
Yeah, so we usually put I in the first place, right? So I is
The subject.
yeah, subject. So we usually place subject in the first place. And after subject, we will place which one? Verb? Yeah, verb. So verb will be next place and objects is following. So I can say, I love playing video games. I just use the first one. So I is a subject. Verb is love playing. And the object is a restaurant video games, right? So let's see. What is how to agree with the sentence or how to agree with the statement? So do I. So it is an inverted sentence. Why it is an inverted sentence? Because the correct order is I do so. Right. I is the subject. Do is the verb.
It's so.
So means like something else, right? So here is the object. And agree sentence, why we have to do the inverted version? Because it's a kind of significant part in English that we want to use so to replace what we are going to say. For example, in this sentence, so refers to playing video games. So this kind of action. So we have to put so to the first place. Do in the second place. I in the last place. So the whole sentence is inverted. So do I. And why we are using do? Can I have some attention here? Why we are using the verb as do here? Can you have a guess?
It's related for this because I don't know.
It's related. You have other guesses?
So, because it's agree, so
Yeah, it's agree. It's agree. So we use so.
it's kind of one meaning. I don't know. So do, I don't know. So
Yeah, good guess. Happy. So for the first sentence, we got I love playing video games, right?